Hey, I'm here at the Call of Duty Championships 2014, and I've taken a little bit of a break from checking out the matches to talk to Joe Seacott, who's the multiplayer designer for Call of Duty Ghosts, to see if esports actually affects game development. Let's check it out. What does it feel like to sort of watch your baby up there, like in such pro circumstances, like everyone going like a million miles beyond what you ever expected it to go?
It's really impressive. I've been telling some of the other interviewers that it's like building a sports car, but not being able to drive that sports car as fast as it really should be driven. And being here and watching it on the main stage is like being at a racetrack and seeing our game just perform really well.
I mean, does it must do to an extent, like sort of affect the way you're going forward with development, right? I mean, you know, does it, to see it done that way, does it make you think about the next game?
Yeah, it's very eye-opening. I mean, it's eye-opening to see the different sight lines that these players use, the different team tactics they use. It makes me want to push the devs to play more team-oriented in the studio when we test the game. I think that's really, really important. It definitely affects development.
Do they ever come to you with ideas? I mean, do you have like a bit of a dialogue going with the community guys and the pro guys to like? Because I mean, it seems like they would know better than anybody, like, you know, what you should have and what you should change.
Well, I mean, for them, it's a very custom experience. We actually put together, or they put together a restriction list for us, and we actually support that in the game. So when you flip on esports rules, you can instantly see what parts of your loadout do not work for the esports stuff. But yeah, we have an open line of communication with those guys. They're constantly giving us feedback. They are very vocal. But we also listen to our core audience too. So we're kind of supporting two subsets of players. And you can see that in our game design and how we support the esports restriction list, and we have more traditional 3-lane maps for them, and then how you can see we have like a variety of maps as well for our core audience, for players who want maybe a slower paced map here and there.
I was going to say actually, because I mean, Ghosts in part was designed to be more accessible, wasn't it? Are you seeing a return on that?
Yeah, I mean it's actually been interesting because we have players who they're really passionate. They want quick engagements. They want, basically, we call it time to engagement. So it's from the time I spawn, in 5 seconds, can I run into someone? And we have a mix of that. We have some modes which support that, and we have other modes which are more slow paced. And so we get a lot of feedback. Some people are upset that there's those slower paced modes, but then we have other players where they're like, this is the best experience I've ever had in a Call of Duty. And so it's difficult as developers. You need to balance that. You need to understand that like the players having fun are really quiet, and the players not having fun, they're letting you know, and then, okay, how do I fix this without affecting them?